What's up, guys?
What's up, bro? Heard the beat right quick. Chrisley, play it. Sing your verse.
Won't you be the one?
I got in trouble and she canceled that order, so no.
What is Papa? Oh, he got work. Bro, that is not your ball.
Let's do something.
Who are you? Stay as proud, and out this door you'll be allowed. Who am I? I am a house.
I gotta go back to Walmart, dude.
An amenity company. A janitorial hand truck. Mobile necessity check.
That's what you get, boy. Got the glove. He's caught. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Did.
Oh, come on. Why does that keep happening? She said, what are you doing wrong?
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry.
Rudy.
Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight.
That's all.
Here's Potemski. 3-point. Corner, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Curry. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point land. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Hit it.
And we're about a minute into the first. Edwards looking it over. Picked by Gobert. Shoots a fadeaway. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Here's Golden State. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
That's all.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Curry ain't making it.
Outside,
You think you're good?
Picked by Gobert. On the top of the key. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Oh, shoot, my mic on?
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Outside for Butler. And the Warriors miss again. Outside Edwards. Rebounded by Green. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Butler with the bucket.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
And he can't hit the second. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Edwards. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Out to the right wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And the three-pointer goes.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State.
Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Lillard outside. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Bridges on the wing. Off target with the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Lopez. And a nice finish on the layup.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw good from Brunson. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Brunson. Towns up top. Shot is up. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Brunson. Poked loose. Who was stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Damian Lillard picks one up.
There's a savvy, a cleverness to what Jalen Brunson does to the defender. That pump fake, too good.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Brunson with it. Now Porter defending. Brunson misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Knicks trail by 4. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's New York. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. They get it back. Pass to Brunson. Over Porter. And it's Brunson missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Milwaukee making a switch here. And 1:01 left in the first. Pass to Hart. For three. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Trent outside. From deep three-point land. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Pass to Hart. That shot off the mark. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 3. Trent for 3. It's rebounded by McBride. Now here's Hart. Achua with the dunk.
And I'll tell you what,
you said she beat you in 2K?
Who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
And here's Porter outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Trent right side. Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. Can't hit that one. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Prince. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shoots over Robinson. Prince can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Towns for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Milwaukee now. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's Robinson. That puts him in the lead. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Outside Brunson. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And that one misses. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And some solid defense from Towns. And here are the Knicks. Here's Anunoby driving in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kuzma. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. 1:02 left in the first half of this one. Looking to get back on track. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Count the basket. Kuzma's got his first points in this one.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
And it's good for 2.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Lillard drains the outside shot.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Here's Brunson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, VA, what I love about that fan base, Through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
He's off on the first. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Here's Brunson. Rejected by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
To the wing on the left. For the tie. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 3. Pass to Anunoby. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Bridges with it. Defended by Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Kept alive. Towns. Misses the baby hook.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Got some very quick points for him on that possession.
Timeout, timeout.
Bridges has got 6.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. The Bucks trail by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Inside. Out to Bridges. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. New York leading by 5. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Achua lays it up and banks it in. Achua's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. For 3, here's Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Outside Payne. Over Lillard. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Trent. Porter from outside. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Knicks leading by 7. Over to the left wing. Brunson is doubled. Outside McBride. New York again can't hit. Lillard with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. Smith outside. Pass to Lillard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Left side Brunson. Tries it from 16. Connects. The jumper drops. Brunson's got 7 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out in front, up 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Knicks leading by 9. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And the free throw, no good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's Towns. They get it again. Up again. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Bucks trail by 9. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's McBride. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Bucks making a change here. time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bye-bye, little buddy. It's over. It's over. You lost. You lost.
Defeated out there. Wake up.
Yep. Haha. You lost.
I need you all to believe that.
Yep.
I need you to
it's over already, nigga. Trash.
Right, appreciate
you buzz, gang.
Achua with a screen.
You I'm gonna shoot in your face, screen.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been
That's all, nigga. You buzz. Oh, you made a white. Trash. It's definitely don't affect me anyway. I'm gonna start cooking. Oh my gosh, where you going? Stop it. Get that ball right back. Thank you. Yep, pass it back to Giannis. He getting locked up tonight. What you doing with him?
No doubt on the
Look at him.
scoreboard, in the body language of
Yeah,
the
he
players,
is.
you can tell which team is in complete command.
Giannis wouldn't have 18 points tonight.
His percentage is outstanding.
And here's Brunson from the arc.
Yeah, you need to lock me up because that obviously ain't working. Sis. Oh, that's trash.
By 15.
You buns, gang. You need to delete this game. Boy, this game obviously not for you, twin. How's most of your points for Giannis? That's sad. Niggas don't got anything else to do. They can't score with nobody else. You gotta spam Giannis. He trash.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
I'ma fuck with you cause you. I'ma fuck with you cause. I'ma fuck with you cause you different. Like, baby, you need to listen. I'm in that radio, so I'm gonna give you something.
Anyways, here's Cleveland.
Come
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Lets it fly from 18. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
6 to shoot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 18-7 run.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Watch this. I'm finna have 64 on you. Watch this. By the end of the game, I'm finna have 64.
Controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance.
Yeah, 64 by the end of the game.
Physical ability.
Right.
He's winning with anticipation.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Antetokounmpo for 3. Hart pulls it in.
Actually, I don't even want 64. I don't think about it.
Fighting it out against the
There's
big
no
guys
point.
down low.
And again, the Knicks missing.
Bye-bye. Yeah, with the ball.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Fucking shit, nigga.
That's his first foul of the game. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer.
Best nigga.
He'll head to the line.
Fuck me, not getting that last shot. Match.
And he's good on the
Watch,
first.
I'm finna green this bitch too. Watch, I'm finna green it. Watch, it's finna go splash. Watch.
He does not get
This
the second
shit finna go splash. I promise you. As soon as you make this, shit finna go splash.
Hart from long range.
Splash.
Oh,
you good.
Cool.
Bye bye. Bye bye. You saying splash? Okay, it didn't have to go in. I won either way.
Statement indeed, BA. It was an enemy
Bye,
territory,
bye.
but they controlled the
Bye,
game
bye.
and took the crowd completely
Bye,
out
bye.
of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.